Oshi no Ko, Season 3, Episode 3, Recap and Review. Episode 3 of Oshi no Ko Season 3 begins with the four chosen cosplayers meeting up. They Ruby, Minami, Mimi, Shun's sister, and Maya, who also does adult content. The last girl asks if everyone's got a new costume, showing her worries about the sudden change. Thankfully, the whole group make it work out somehow. Ruby encourages them to go to the event and have fun. They take a bunch of pictures, and Ruby even interviews Peon. Later, Shun apologizes to Mayan about the costume change, and the girl appears to be fine with it. Despite the rocky start, everything is going well, at least until Urashibara gets there. The director makes a mess the moment he arrives, making several comments about Maya's body. It just gets worse when he interviews her and only asks the girl about her adult content. The event ends after that, and the girls are all happy, except for Maya, who's awfully quiet. During her ride home, she tweets about the event, criticizing the director and the program. It goes viral, and many people start bad-mouthing the show in a matter of minutes. Shun tries to apologize to her and get the girl to delete the post, but she refuses. Another day, in a meeting, the boy tries to tell Urashibara that he has to care about political correctness, but the man does to listen to him. Urashibara knows that things have changed, but he says they'll make true art by breaking taboos. Still, he'll take full responsibility for the costume problem. He leaves the room, and his co-workers badmouth him, saying he's too old to be there. Shun is down in the dumps and complains about his AD job to his sister. He even thinks he might be fired soon, but just like magic, Ruby arrives with a possible solution to his problem. The pitch for a new episode. She'll present the episode, which will feature Maya and discuss the error the director committed. Both Shun and Urashibara polish her script, and Kabaragi agrees to record it. As the program starts, and she explains it, I'll dive deep into the show itself. Everyone seems to be a bit on edge. The staff starts by apologizing again to Maya, and she remembers how Ruby invited her to the episode. Ruby told her that only making the post could make it harder for people who wanted to do cosplay on TV. The right thing would be to explain what they did wrong and how they can correct the mistake. Reminding herself of that, she gets the courage to start speaking. Then, Ruby presents the first problem, the costume change. Firstly, she shows the side of the director who greenlit the idea without getting the approval to use Tokyo Blade cosplays. After that, we also see the people who talked to him and emailed Urashibara to tell him it wouldn't work. However, he did see their messages, which caused the whole problem. Lastly, Ruby also shows a section with Kana interviewing Abiko to learn more about the approvals. The mangaka says that they don't need her approval for cosplays though. She'd shoot down adult photo shoots, but anything else would be okay. Mia understands more about what happened to cause the problems with the costumes, but she still can't excuse Urashibara's behavior. He asked several dirty questions without prior mention, diminishing her and her work. Still, she says she'll accept deleting her post as long as the studio takes measures for such things not to happen again. Ruby does think that's enough. Thus, she also came up with another way for the director to apologize. The lights go out, and she reveals that Urashibara is there to apologize. But, surprisingly, he's dressed as Princess Saya from Tokyo Blade. Initially, the staff and Aqua seem to believe that's disrespectful, but Maya thinks otherwise. She notices the director made the costume and committed several rookie mistakes. As she talks to him, she sees he understands what she has been through. That way, he can issue a proper apology, and the program ends on a nice note. On her way home with her brother, Ruby gleefully talks about how everything worked out. However, Aqua sees through her. He asks how much of that she set up, and the episode ends as the girl wears a wicked smile on her face. This was a fantastic Oshi no Ko episode culminating in Ruby's plan to become even more popular in the program. It starts with a sense of tension, as you were just waiting for something to go wrong, and that feeling fully comes to life when Urashibara appears, and Mia silently goes back home. The tension elevates as we follow Shun's desperate attempts to save his career, which don't work. When Ruby shows him the episode script, we realize that everything, or at least an important part of it, was her fault. It's an interesting episode to watch back, as we realize a few small details. First of all, Ruby is the only one who benefited from everything that happened. Not only did she become the main presenter of the show for one episode, but she also displayed her creativity and writing skills to the whole staff. Instead of just Shun, she also has Urashibara on the palm of her hand to boot. She doesn't even have to wait for the boy to become a full-fledged director anymore. There are a few other things as well, such as her talk with Mia,